So after pawn e4, pawn e5, now 3 knights to c6, so far so good. White goes pawn to c3. The Ponziani opening, the main move for black is knight to f6. So knight f6 is the right way to go. After that, white goes pawn to d4. Black captures the pawn over here on e4. And white pushes the pawn forward d5, chasing away this knight. You instead play bishop c5, gonna go bishop takes f2, and go after their king. Because if they try to play bishop e3, it's really bad for white, because after this exchange, and after pawn takes, now they've got these weak pawns, their king is exposed, and now you can drop your knight back. For example, if they capture over here, you can simply castle now. White goes bishop d3, thinking that they're developing a bishop with a tempo, by playing knight takes d5, because after bishop takes e4, you just play queen to h4, countering white. And now, thanks to this double attack, white has to cover their king. Queen takes e4. Black is currently a pawn up already. Plus, you're attacking this rook, you're attacking this knight, you're attacking this pawn on e3. You can capture it with a knight and then jump over there to c2 and grab the rook. So white should actually capture this knight on c6, allowing you to go for this attack against their king. Now they have to play this awkward move king to e2, so just move your bishop back. In some positions, you'll be able to jump with your knight over there, forking the queen as well as the rook in the corner. For example, if they play natural moves, now this pawn is hanging, so they may wish to take it over here, bishop takes, and let's say they think, okay, let me grab that knight and attack the bishop, because now all of a sudden there is bishop b5, check to the king. If white king moves back, there's a very nice bishop to f2 checkmate. The best position for white over here is queen to d5. We're going to play knight to f2, attacking this rook in the corner of the board. If they want to play queen takes e5, but in reality, after king to f8, your king is completely safe right here. For example, if they want to save their rook, they may wish to play rook to g1, black captured pawn takes c6, white played pawn h3, I guess preventing black from jumping with their knight to g4, but that suddenly ended with queen to d1 checkmate. Anyway, the best move is queen to d5, trying to counterattack, and after knight to f2, white to do is to capture over here on b7. Now you take this pawn on b7, queen takes, you then grab this rook in the corner of the board, knight takes h1. So generally the material balance is okay, but again, white's major problem remains to be the same. They're a centralized and exposed king. And they play bishop to e3. And after this trade of bishops, the king is even more exposed. So you simply castle, white goes knight d2, you play pawn to d5, and after they play bishop a6, you're ready to break through in the center by playing pawn to e4. If they capture your knight, you capture their knight, now the king is totally exposed. If they instead try moving the knight to d4, that's even worse, queen to g5, check to the king, so the king has to go in the middle of the board. Now queen takes g2, king goes forward, that is just the scholar's checkmate with queen to f2. And if the king goes back, you can go e3, you can go rook b8, attack the queen, attack this pawn on b2. This is completely overwhelming.